Hello, I'm Rebecca Rodriguez with SunWest Communications, the proud sponsor of the Texas Lyceum. Joining me today is Castlen Kennedy, president of the Lyceum, to talk about the upcoming third quarter conference in Midland, Texas. It is Power Hungry, the science, economics, and politics of energy in Texas. Castlen, thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy to have you. Quite a broad topic, but really energy is a broad industry.
It is, and we are really excited about this upcoming meeting in Midland. Certainly, many Texans appreciate that oil and gas is a big part of the state and a big part of our history. But Texas is also known for its wind production, its solar production, petrochemical facilities in the Gulf Coast. We are truly an energy state, and we hope to explore the many facets of that at this upcoming conference.
And you know, one of the things that really is top of mind, I would imagine, for so many people is in talking about the future of the industry in general, of energy, is really looking at the impact of COVID-19 over the past year.
Sure, it certainly had a very significant impact, not only for Texans who work in the industry and were impacted by the obvious implications of the pandemic, but also it had a tremendous impact on demand for energy, in particular for oil, which led to some really volatile and very dramatic movements in oil prices back in 2020. So certainly that's part of the conversation we'll be having in Midland, among many other aspects to this important topic.
Do you think it's too soon to say we've learned some lessons? Do you think we've seen some things that we can already say we are learning from?
No, I absolutely think we've seen some things. Certainly, as a result of the pandemic, we've seen some things with respect to resiliency, how economies adapted and shifted, how that affected demand for energy, and how that will lay the foundation for recovery, and how we use energy into the future.
And so the conference is going to be held in Midland. It's going to give folks a really great chance to see the Permian Basin, really a place that's been shaped by the oil and gas industry and in its history. And it's kind of a little bit of a microcosm, I think, as to how a place can be shaped by an industry.
Sure. Midland is really certainly a key part of the Permian Basin, a key part of the energy industry. And again, not just oil and gas. But it has also been very susceptible, therefore, to the swings in the oil and gas industry in particular, kind of the boom and bust mentality, if you will. But I think part of the Lyceum's mission is to not only learn about specific topics, but to learn about parts of our state. I'm really looking forward to heading out that way, learning a little bit more about what life is like in Midland, not just from an industry perspective, but culturally. Values-wise, what makes that part of the state tick? I think we'll get to dig into all of that at this upcoming conference.
Castlen, thank you for that. We appreciate your time so much. So many important things to be discussed and learned at the conference. For more information, you can go to texaslyceum.org.